Amazing audience, we are live with Angie Price. Angie, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, nice
My
to meet you.
words seem to be, I'm speaking too much, I guess. I said pleasure, yeah. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
Wow, I don't know.
Started.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Big question.
Yeah, jump right in. I think the talent that is responsible for us connecting right now is actually my ability to see potential in other people.
I love that. Who did you learn that from? Family, friends?
Perhaps. I think I've always felt that since I was very young. I could see even my little classmates, like I would know, oh, they're amazing. They're gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's great. We interviewed Ashanti and she was talking about how she functions as a therapist in school already.
Yes.
Yours was a bit different, was it? Or were you the encourager?
No, I'm the encourager. Yeah.
Who in the family was like that? Mommy, Daddy? Yeah, your mom?
Yeah.
Tell me more about her, please.
My mom is a supporting character to many, many things, but she actually stands alone very well. But she's not someone that you would come in the room and you would say, oh my goodness, there's this standalone dynamic woman. But yet she's at the back of every dynamic thing that you would see.
Yeah.
And she can absolutely stand alone, but she chooses, I think, in many ways to find others and support them and help them reach their potential.
Why will you continue to do that as well? Why will you?
Why would you continue to do that?
Why will you?
Oh my goodness, that's what we were born to do. That's what I was born to do.
That was you, yeah, for sure, right?
That's me. That's what I was born to do.
That's intriguing. What is one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years?
Love on children, work with children.
Yeah, tell us more. So Adventure Academy is something.
Yeah, that is something, that's a passion project for me.
Right, and what else is there?
Well, currently I am the principal of a school as well, a charter school. But I think primarily, like, all my life has been about listening to children and hearing what they have to say. And it goes back to that original thing, is seeing their potential. And you see this little life and you think, oh my goodness, I can see your future. I know that you have all of this amazing potential inside of you, and just encouraging them. That's actually what I believe about education the most, is not really teaching. As a teacher, I've been in education 25 years, and as a teacher, I was never that good, but I was incredibly good at saying, you got this. How are you gonna figure this out? What are you gonna do? And they would figure it out, and it would make me look good. But it wasn't about that. It was about them finding their way.
How does it make you feel though when you see them find their way?
Oh, actually it just feels like, it doesn't feel like, oh, anything. It just feels like, well, of course you were going to. I knew that. That's how it feels. Oh yes, I have absolute confidence in children. Absolute confidence. The little one rolling on the floor and screaming right now, that's not who he is. That's what he's doing right now. Not who he is at all.
Yeah, that's great. Why would you suggest people reframe their views on children?
I think children have amazing wisdom. We don't always speak their language. So can I tell you a quick story?
Sure, please.
I'm thinking of something that happened at work very recently. A teacher called me and she says, oh my goodness, we just started school. So kindergartners are very new to school and they're not sure why they're there. And they just know they got dropped off and they don't know why they're there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so she has a kindergartner and he's sitting in the middle of the gym floor. I mean, like, we've got hundreds of children that need to move, do this. We have to mop the floor. We have to get it ready for lunch. We have big schedules. And he's sitting in the middle of the gym floor and he won't move. And she tries to get him up. Nope, I don't want to move. I don't. So I said, okay, I'll come. She texts me, I don't know what to do. So I came and I sat down next to him on the floor and I said, I'm just wondering why you won't move. And he told me. And no one had asked him. He said, took off his shoes and he said, there's a thorn in my sock. I said, oh my goodness, I would not move either until that was gone. If I can take this out, feel it, how do you feel? Feel better. Good. Are you ready to move? Yep. But we don't listen to children. We don't even ask them questions.
Yeah.
We just say, it's time to go.
Yeah.
And they sit on the floor and they scream. But so we don't always speak their language. So I think if you just sit down and you ask them questions, you'll find out many amazing things.
Yeah, totally agree. Let's switch gears for a moment. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. What is your earliest childhood memory?
I can't think of the earliest childhood, but I do have one that kind of relates to what we're talking about. I actually have a memory of my first teacher when I was in kindergarten, and also the same kind of thing. She had a tree on the wall with apples, and everyone had an apple, and if you were good, your apple was beautiful, and if you were naughty, she had little worms, felt worms, that she would put in the apple if you were naughty. And so on this given day, I don't think I was naughty, but I did not always listen, and I talked, and you know, these things that you're not supposed to do in kindergarten. I didn't understand why. It seemed silly to me. So I had 2 worms in my apple. And then she announced to the class, oh, the principal's coming today, and they're going to tour our classroom. I want you to be on your best behavior. And all of a sudden, I was so ashamed. And I thought, oh, my goodness, I have 2 worms in my apple.
Wow.
They're going to see that. Oh, my goodness. All that shame, all of that. And something interesting, well, I don't know why she had the apples and the worms. I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't recommend it. But she did something that really touched me. She said, the whole time the principal's in the room, she said, I'm going to stand and I'm going to cover up your apple. I'll move it down here. I'll stand and he'll never see it. And it made me feel like, oh, okay. So someone understands me and has my back in that way.
Wow, that's amazing. Why do you think that memory is so clear?
Oh, I think because she listened to a child. How many times, how busy was she? The principal's coming through. He's going to see her classroom. She wants it perfect. Let's make it all perfect. It's very important I talk to you because my apple has worms in it. You know, I think that now, if I had a teacher right now in my school and they were very concerned, maybe it was their first year teaching, oh my goodness, you know, Angie's going to walk through and I need my class perfect.
Yeah, you could see the
tension.
Yeah,
they're not going to. I hope they're going to listen to that one little one saying, my apple has worms in it, you know?
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I don't know. I think it's all together. Like, I think that's just my life, is seeing the potential in people that are little and big, and I feel like that teacher was listening. To a child, and that's very important.
Wow. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind? One word: advocate.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, because not quite a fighter, not quite a advocate.
The listening is good. But you were like, well, your teacher was an advocate for you, and now you're an advocate not only for children, but for a bunch of children, in fact, yeah. Just like the phone, just took my brains off, So you were an advocate for so many other people, even that child on the floor, right? With the thorn in his leg. It's powerful. Well done. If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
I don't remember.
Yeah?
How Great Thou Art, I think, maybe.
All right.
I think so. I love that song.
Yeah, it definitely connects, yeah? To be an advocate for someone, you definitely need to have that type of feeling, right? How great thou art. We've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form, yes or no.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Going to move quickly. Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
No.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
No.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, a day?
Yeah.
Less.
All right. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Angie Price, what would you say that is?
Relentless forward motion.
Love it. Relentless
Forward
forward.
motion.
Explain the forward for me.
Push it.
Oh,
Just push
forward.
it.
Oh, there's your
Forward.
American. Okay, relentless
American.
forward motion.
Motion.
RFM. Love it. Love it. And just was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our
No,
amazing
thank you
audience?
very much.
You're welcome. That was great. Boom. High
Boom.
five.
Done.